Greetings from Alpha Spaceship. For decades, there were many people who had to strange lights in the sky sightings. Well, I must say that we are not always us, as on many other occasions that these phenomena were observed, were flying artifacts created by yourself, only that the observer was unaware of this fact. And at other times, it was own phenomena of the same nature, and in fact the same Gaia manifested itself in some way before you. But it is true that you have seen in many times when no decided you could see us, your home, or from the field or from a mountain or even an uninhabited beach. Even in certain specific times, not many actually, when we contacted groups and we call for a place at a certain time, so that all team members had the opportunity to see us flying over them, doing impossible maneuvers to be performed by their terrestrial flying machines precisely to open up to the reality that you are being visited and accompanied by civilizations of other worlds and other galaxies. Civilizations, some of them from far away, and we are here by an overriding reason of extraordinary importance, covering not only the fate of beings, humanity and life on this planet, but linked to the evolution of all beings of all inhabited worlds in this galaxy. The critical mass that is awakening to the new level of awareness they need to make the evolutionary leap that awaits them is increasing every day. We can see how the number of consciously involved humans in this evolutionary leap is gradually growing in an upward system. And that is what we consider truly effective. It is more important for people to join the active groups of redeemable beings, consistently, and without giving up. This has been a mass movement, but it is still not substantial and persistent. We welcome all those who are becoming aware of what is happening in these current times of change, of a suffering humanity and enslaved to social dominance, political and economic, of a few powerful, for the advent of a humanity where all are equal, as ever in the eyes of God and His brothers older. We are all one. This should be the motto that governs their lives, which must be constantly on their minds and in their hearts. They disappear all the feelings and limiting thoughts of their old beliefs, and that gives rise to the feeling of unity where fits the truth and reality of all God's creation. If we were not here now, doing what we do to support them in the wake of His inner consciousness and undoing the mistakes that some unscrupulous people are doing to the environment in which they live, the process planned by lofty and divine minds could not materialize. We are here to ensure that this process continues effectively and promptly, without the slightest risk that God's plan may fail. To achieve this, it is vital that more of you are actively involved in the arrival of this new earth and the new humanity. Do not be sitting waiting for us to do all the work, because it will not be. Once they have awakened to the reality and relevance of everything that happens with the earth and all its members, move and join in the middle of you to help speed the process of change, transmutation and elevation all earthly consciousness. Some complain that we do not drastically intervene in the problems besetting the suffering humanity, but this is not right. It is you who make the transmutation of old and obsolete to the new and transcendental. Rather than sit moaning and muttering, once have realized the need for a global change, help on what they learned and feel it within you. It will be useful for other human beings. Now you have the help and support of the internet, for example, connecting all anywhere in the world. Make use of this tool. It has the assurance that was inspired by us, so you can help them in their global awakening as a race on this planet. We do not ask you to climb on a bench in a square and begin to declare loudly that the world needs to change, but to use these existing tools offered by technology, so that more and more people understand the need for change to occur first within each of you, to increase the critical mass needed for the great shift can happen, and its contribution and its intention to have all of us together in this evolutionary process, to see if successful and catapulted to a new state of consciousness. Peace and love. Commander Sohan.